everyone, it's Kristen Redmond, and tonight, literally, I am outside and the light is leaving me quickly here, so hopefully I can get my reading for you before night falls, literally. But we are going to be going over the planetary aspects for the week of December 13th through the 20th. And really what's interesting is this week we don't have any planets that are transiting into any new signs or any new houses, and that's usually when the most uh, energy comes through, is when those planets transit. And we don't have any of that happening this week. We have planets, of course, that are making connections that last for weeks at a time or months at a time, but I don't really want to focus on that right now. Tonight, I felt, as I was looking through everything and realizing there's really nothing to go over, that I would much rather take this opportunity to do one of my readings for you all for the week instead. And each card has a certain planetary aspect to it, unless it's one of the cards that's like a knight or a page or an ace, something like that, or one of the major cards. They don't have a planetary aspect assigned to them, but well, some of them do, but anyway, long and short of it, what I'm going to do, and this is how I do my readings, I see what planet is connected to that card, and I look to see in a person's chart where that planet is active and where it's making its connection. So tonight we're going to do that for us, though, for this week, and see what kind of information the angels want to bring to us through that, and of course through my stones as well. So I'm going to ask for the angels to surround me now and help bring us the information that we need to know for this week. 6, I feel like they're telling me to shuffle 6 cards. Don't mind all the cars driving by. It doesn't do that when I set up, but as soon as I get video and all the cars go by. Okay, so what we have here, and this is a wonderful card actually, and it's very ironic too, because a woman that I do readings for actually just received this card in a reading I did, and it's interesting because when it jumps out of the pile when you're shuffling, it is considered the dream of wishes come true, and that it happened actually in the reading I had done. So she was intended to make a wish, and I'm almost wondering if maybe this is meant for her tonight, but it's also meant for a lot of us. The Nine of Water represents any time with the water suit. It's going to represent emotions and relationships. And 9 in the suit of, we go from 1 to 10 here. When you're at 10, you're at the very end and you've achieved what you need to. And 9 is just saying you're almost there. Okay, but this card in particular represents when our manifestation, when you manifest what you want, when you put it out into the new moon, like we've been talking about, or if you put it into the universe about what it is you truly, what your heart really, really wants, you're able to make that wish and make it come true. And that's what this one is. Your wishes come true is what it says. Concerns fade away and a love life can begin. And with that, I think what I'm going to do right now, because we've had so much focus on that new moon, if this isn't directly impacting you with a new relationship, it has to do with some sort of wish that you want to adjust an existing relationship of yours. But I think for a lot of people that are watching this right now, it does have to do with this new relationship coming. I can feel a tingle in my left shoulder, so I know that's what they're wanting to say right now. The planetary aspect with this one is actually Jupiter, and I know that Jupiter right now is in the 4th house, and the sky is above us, and the 4th house has to do with family. It has to do with your home, your immediate environment, and it has to do with early childhood for some people, but in this instance, I'm assuming that it really has nothing to do with that part of it. I think what it's saying is that a wish for a family, a wish to make your family stronger, to make it work better, to have a new family, a new cohesive family, or even a new home, that wish is attainable. And they're telling you that through this. It's a matter of holding on to it and trusting that. Okay, that's the hard part, right, is the trusting issue. Let's see what next card is after that. Okay, the next card after that is Queen of Earth, okay, and that's really the mother card of the suit. It represents that mothering, nurturing energy. And exactly right now where Jupiter is in that fourth house, it's in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo represents that mothering, nurturing energy to it as well. Um, so when I put the two together and I see Jupiter, that planet of luck and expansion that's in that house of family, nurturing, especially right now since Virgo has taken up that house, um, that really what we have is that energy around us of the divine feminine that's telling us intuitively get inside of our heads and decide what it is that we want, okay? Because literally that wish can come true. We really have to focus on that. I am going to pull a stone just to make sure with this one here. Hold on just a second. Sliding away from you. Goodbye. Hold on. I'm just checking to see which one jumps out at me here for this wish. Okay. I pulled the sodalite stone. Okay. Oh, it's so dark. I'm so sorry, everybody. Usually I have such good lighting, too. Okay. Right now, the sodalite actually is what activates our third eye center, okay? And that third eye, for you that don't know what the third eye really represents, it opens our senses of clairvoyance, okay? So we can see what the future holds for us, or we can see the truth of a situation, a truth of a matter. But it can also help us to really visualize what it is that we want in our lives. So for the sodalite to activate that, keep that in mind, that right now there may be something that's hidden from you and you're waiting and you're hoping for that dream to come true, whether it's a relationship or a new home, especially since we're talking about Jupiter in that fourth house right now, waiting for that. Just because you haven't seen that seed pop up out of the ground yet, you haven't seen that sprout, it's working and it's wiggling its way up underground, okay? And this helps us to see through that dirt into there and actually see that little seed germinating and growing, that seed of hope that we've put out there, okay? That's right there, and it's very close, and it will come true, okay? Kind of nurture yourself. I think that's what I'm going to take with this. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. With that Queen of Earth card, okay, really representing that mothering, nurturing energy. Give that to yourself right now as you wait for your dream to come true, okay? And I'm also going to pull an emotion card from this. Not only is it an emotion card, but it's also going to focus on an energy center to let us know where some of that energy may get caught up. Obviously, since I pulled the third eye stone, we know that we got to do a little cleansing with our third eyes. With that, if you're having trouble seeing past why things aren't coming to fruition yet, what you do is you visualize a beautiful, well, it's like, you can't even see the color. It's like a dark blue, almost black, okay? And imagine some sparkly flecks in it. Just imagine that it's glittering and sparkling. That's going to help really open that third eye. Some people, they actually tap on it. And just ask for Archangel Michael to be around you to keep you safe. Make sure none of the lower energies that may be around try to jump in and cloud that judgment. But back to these cards. They help me to really pull an emotion from it, and they also help me to focus on another energy center too, okay? So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to look and see. And I'm going to do it one more time, and I feel like I need to split that pile in half, and that card's going to be right in there. Okay, and it's about prayer, okay? This card actually is going to represent our solar plexus, and that's where all of our energy is for our self-esteem and for our power, our own power, okay? But I think it may not necessarily be focused on that yellow aspect of it, of strengthening our self-esteem. Maybe it does for some of you that are looking for a relationship and you feel like maybe there's something you're consistently doing wrong in these relationships. Focus on the color yellow, and that will really help shore up that area where you feel a little bit like you're lacking. But I think the gist out of this is because we're asking about what we need to do, what emotion we need to have. If we're waiting for that seed to sprout and we haven't seen the results, prayer is the answer. God is always the answer to help us understand what it is that's happening in our lives and why, okay? And give us that patience while we wait, okay? Um, so I think that's a pretty good gist for the week. Let's just know that what we've put out into that new moon, or those hopes and those dreams that we are asking and been praying for so long, they are coming true. Take care of yourself in the process and activate that third eye. Ask for the angels to come in, open that up, and help us see in our dreams and even in our waking time how that dream's coming to fruition and how better to be patient while we wait. Okay? Everyone have a wonderful week, and I look forward to doing another reading for you next weekend. Thank you.